Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Beliveau. I'm CEO and founder of Knowledge to Practice. We are an ed tech SaaS company, and we're focused on the medical education space. It's a regulated market that is really focused on enabling physicians to maintain their credentials and their competencies. Most of their providers, actually hospitals and large healthcare systems, provide physician stipends. The hospitals do this. These annual spend it or lose it stipends it's a sacred part of their budget line in order to ensure that they maintain their risks and also optimize their reimbursement rates. A little bit about Knowledge to Practice. We're 3 years as of this past January, 3 years old. We were bootstrapped for the first 2 years. We just closed our A round of $6.5 million, and we did a follow-on round with Square One for $1.5. So that's our background, but let's talk about the problem. So this is Jamie. This is actually my daughter, and she underwent many interventions in the first 6 months of her life. And it wasn't until she had a balloon valvectomy that they really realized that they had misdiagnosed her and had done some permanent damage to her heart. At that point, they realized that everything that they had done to date was unnecessary. You can imagine, for me, you know, Jamie is thriving today. So as a parent, as a caregiver, my story isn't as sad as many other parents and caregivers have to tell. They're not as lucky as this situation. And so there's a problem. It isn't about bad doctors, it's about bad education. And it's about lack of providers in this space serving the needs of physicians, which are changing by the day. And these things are endemic in the healthcare space right now, and their education is in a state of crisis. As physicians are more overwhelmed and time-starved than ever before, the drain on them is overwhelming, and literally the rate of development to keep their knowledge top and current is outstripping their ability to keep up and deliver the best care that they're capable of delivering. This is what this marketplace still lives in 3 decades ago type of delivery of education. Yes, DVDs, I'm still not sure where people play them, but multiple millions of dollars are made in DVDs, e-textbooks, and these destination-style meetings with the 60-minute deathly monolithic dialogue. And what we do is something different. Our solution is really about short, gisty pieces of content that is personalized to each and every learner. So we deliver a continuum of learning in our SaaS model over a year so the physician can see where they have and lack mastery, and they have access to the content that is tailored and personalized to where they have gaps and where they need their mastery accomplished and maintained. We've designed our competency-based, personalized, and adaptive learning system to meet the needs of millennials. In 2020, 50% of our workforce will be made up of millennials. They learn differently. Knowledge is at their fingertips. It's not about memorization the way it has been in medicine for years. And so we have designed our system with the millennials in mind, and they are, in fact, our Uber users. We have a product suite that is designed to meet the different needs that fall throughout the course of a physician's life cycle. But let's talk about validation of our product. And this is a consistent set of data across the specialties that we're now in. 2/3 of the physicians, these are board-certified practicing physicians, 2/3 of physicians fail our assessment when they first come in. So these are physicians that you or I see whenever we go for our annual exams or any situation. 3 months after being involved with our SaaS model, 2/3 of them are passing. And what we see is a high rate of engagement, and we see that our learners are actually gaining a lift in knowledge of about 32%. When I was the Chief Learning Officer at the American College of Cardiology, the other medical specialty associations were delivering somewhere around a 3 to 5% lift. So you can see we're not even in the same ballpark because we're using adult learning approaches and theory behind our technology and the way we develop our content. Cardiovascular care was our beachhead. We're also in internal medicine, and soon we'll be in radiology and OBGYN. To date, we've impacted over 27 million annual patient visits, and at this point, we already have 10% of the cardiovascular physician marketplace. The market is a $2.5 billion market in the US alone, and it's, again, using this use it or lose it stipend that they receive from their provider. So if you're a community hospital, they might receive anywhere from 2.5 to a large academic medical center, they might receive $25,000 a year. But when you look globally, it's a $9 million physicians. So you can imagine that number gets up to over a $10 billion annual number. So a little bit about K2P. Our first year, we were 1.6 million. Last year, we were 2.3 million. This year, we'll be 4.5 million. We're already, right now, we're 165% up over our product sales last year. Our go-to-market model, we decided that it was important not just to have an incredible product line, but also change the business model. So you can see we're moving away from just delivering to B2C, and we're moving into actually a B2B model and ultimately an enterprise-wide SaaS model. We're using the money we just brought in to launch into multiple more specialties, and eventually we'll go international. Starting in 2019 is when we'll build it out, and we'll have boots on the ground late in 2019. We have a great team that really will walk through walls to help our learners love our product. And we're delivering effective learning and increasing the competence of physicians and with fewer errors and better care. Thank you.